Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Monster Train. It's been a long time since the last run, but people voted for it in the Twitch chat. People get what they vote for every once in a while. I have no recollection at all about where our logbook is. We've got a couple of cards left to master. We've won with all of the clan combinations. Let's play a freaking random run. Random. We've done all the challenges, right? Yep. All right. Random. Dun, dun. Sherbet in chat says it's gonna be a long time, or it's gonna be time for Long War 2 soon. Is that mod for XCOM still getting updates, or is it as good as it's gonna be at this point in its existence, you know? Is there a reason to delay, or should I just jump into it at some point in the future? I gotta still play through the Resident Evil games at some point. Haven't done that in a while. Hornbreaker Prince with Welder Helper and Impish Scholar. Could have a rage armor gain on hit the enemy's back, Hornbreaker Prince run, or we can just give him multi-strike and give him rage from Perils of Production, although it's gonna be negated with Purifying Emblem. In fact, any rage build will be negated by the boss. And we have plinks. Let's not forget about the plinks. It's been a while since I played this game. I gotta go slow. Steward units are good. Blights and Scourges cost 0. I will take Steward units are good. It actually makes some pretty decent combinations for melding. Remove buffs on enemy units. Spells get an upgrade slot. Days when an enemy unit enters the train. I guess there are a ton of annoying buffs in high-level Monster Train. Why don't we just take this and then we can just crush them. Crush them by not having like spikes on all the enemies. We can smack them. Brawler and Reaper. Brawler does benefit from rage. Reaper doesn't, he benefits from kill. I guess you go Brawler. You know, you get one unit that can benefit from rage, and then anything else you add, it doesn't matter what it is. That tends to be my general rule of thumb when it comes to the Hornbreaker Prince. Build rage. If you build rage, you'll win. Speaking of rage, they lost their rage. Now, I don't know if that's actually true. Maybe we don't need to just build rage. Maybe we need to build a better deck. I don't know. I guess we still play it like this. Although I guess we could have played the train steward at the bottom. He would have lived. No, he would have died. They would have hit him. They would have killed him. We played correctly. We did it correctly. You know what? I want it. Actually, you know what? I didn't think about this until just now. Because we're on an Umbra run, not only does Rage buff the Hornbreaker Prince very well, so does Morsels. 6 damage is actually 12 damage on him because he has multi-strike. We want really the big morsel, the 5/5 morsel. That would be awesome. We could Perils of Production. Probably don't need to. Best course of action for us is to probably play as Train Steward down here and probably play you here. A torch will kill you and end turn. Sherbet says, I looked. Long War 2 last update was December last year. Seems like they're done. Excellent. Seems like now's a good time to jump into the game, right? All right. That kills an extra unit. That blocks a lot of damage. Now he's taking 78. By the way, now you're actually taking 98. Let's go. Now these enemies, they are gonna make it past us. Oh well. The pyre, the great pyre of the train will take 2 damage. And the boss will die. Probably to a garbage train steward. Excellent. I haven't played this game in a while. It's a fun game. Let's see if we can actually maintain a solid run as we progress through Monster Train here. Imp in a box, consume, add imps to your hand. Rage imp, good. Yeah, Rage imp, that's the good one. Kind of like Vent, kind of like Hornbreak. We have a lot of base damage spells. We probably don't need a Vent. Hornbreak is piercing. The only way we can give piercing to these is via Packed Shards. So I am tempted to take a Hornbreak, but we have a lot of spell damage, you know? We don't have a lot of units, but I don't know. Maybe this is a skip. Maybe we don't need any of this. I'll take a Hornbreak. One piercing spell I think is okay. Antumbra Assaults, we can get morsel units. Because it's targeted, we can actually kill imps to get morsels. I actually kind of like that as a way of getting rid of the imps, especially if we make the imps endless. Prismal Dust is also good to apply damage shield on the champion. It's nice. Keep him healthy, wealthy, and wise for a little bit, but I'm gonna go with the Antumbra Assault. Now, units. We've never won with the branded warrior. Rage 4, slay, apply rage to friendly units. He sucks, that's why I've never won with him before. I guess we'll go for... The reason why he sucks, by the way, or I think he sucks, is when is he going to get the kill, right? Other units are gonna be getting the kills here. Especially our multi-strike Hornbreaker Prince and other units, probably. But a Hornbreaker or a Horned Warrior, you know, he's multi-strike. We can large stone him, it's acceptable. Speaking of, we're gonna go to the right. We're gonna check out the shop. It's got a multi-strike, that's not bad. We'll take a look at the item. Conserve energy, costs reduced. Rage adds more attack per stack. I mean, I think you just go heavy into Rage. Normally it's 2, now it's gonna be 3 attack per stack. Conserving energy is nice. Perils of production, roll the energy over. I mean, they're both good, they're both good. We don't have any like rage gain in the deck right now. Maybe the energy is more important. Perils of production is worth playing. Yeah, I'll take the energy gain. Consumer of Crowns, cost -3 per imp in play. I've never won with the Consumer, huh? Rail Beater is just like a tank. Cost 10. He's almost a guaranteed draw on turn 1. I mean, we can save the energy and then play him when he shuffles. He's a big unit. Zyomkin loves big units. I'll take a big unit. We're gonna big unit multi-strike. I think what we're gonna do is, I mean, if we're gonna play him, he's gotta be big. Let's make him big. We might get the option to dupe him. We might get the option to put another seal on him. Let's make a big boy. He's playable. All we gotta do is shuffle. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. We can do it for 75 gold. These enemies are garbage. And also the spikes are gonna get removed half the time. Yoink. And also, so you're dead. And then we'll do this, and this, and this, and he's gonna shuffle. He'll be back later, don't worry. I believe. Oh Lord, he coming, says Bill Thompson. The big unit, he be coming. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we want kill you. I want to kill you. If I kill you, you live to kill him. Gives us the opportunity to play a Horned Warrior. Horned Warrior is not really that good. The Train Stewards are better. Maybe we'll just play a Welder Helper. There we go. So Welder Helper, Peril, Torch. Now we have 4 energy. All we gotta do is save the energy for when we shuffle around, you know? You, Sweep, you're annoying. We don't have consumables. We'll play Train Steward. Play you there. Play you there. I'll take it. That's energy, permanent energy. Big boy can fit, by the way. Big boy can fit. Now we finally drew Antumbra Assault on a turn when we can't play it. Oh well. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, 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 bam. Well, whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Sherbet says the Slay the Spire board game shipped recently from the Kickstarter and it's really fun. Tell me when Balatro gets, yes, to start shipping their polychrome playing cards. That's what I want. It's also on Tabletop Sim. Yeah, but everything's on Tabletop Sim. But don't play it on Tabletop Sim because you didn't buy it, and that's basically piracy. You're basically stealing. I think you gotta go Packed Morsels just because it's a good way of enabling the other imp in your deck, and also it's nice just to have a unit that you can buff up with morsels, with health and damage. Now, a unit and a Hellvent. Are we really gonna dupe Consumer of Crowns? It's a stupid move, but let's see what we got here at the Divine Temple. Spells cost -2 on the Ritual of Battle, that's easy. Intrinsic on, honestly on the Packed Morsels it's not that bad because we can just have the champion eat them immediately. We could also use that on Perils of Production to get Ember Drain, or to get Rage and Energy, but we might have Ember Drain. We're gonna check out here. +30, +30, +1 capacity, and strike +5. Now you gotta think, you gotta think. You can make a 130 × 2 95 Consumer of Crowns. They put it on Tabletop Simulator, says Sherbert. Oh, well then, you know, you're fine. Let me buff it. Let me buff it. Let me buff it. Let me buff it! Holy, now do we want it to be 1 pip or do we want it to be 6 pip, 160, no. Tiny, tiny boy. Look at this tiny Consumer of Crowns. He's the smallest champion you've ever seen. He's so tiny. Look at this tiny boy. You know what? Let's stop taking pack shards. We're at 85. First boss. Threat level midnight. Mega chonker, mini chonker. Little tiny chonk. Okay, hold up. I can't cast him. I can almost cast him. You know what's funny is that I think we can probably cast the next one. We just need 1 imp, which we didn't get. You son of a gun. I hate you, Gabe. We gotta wait for this damn thing to shuffle? You piece of garbage. Well, let's buff the hell out of him. And we'll do that. And do that. And I will do this just to play him. New consumer of crowns, just add imps. We need to get that item that I said no to previously that was add an imp. On slay gain armor. You're gonna do 12. I'm gonna heal some of that back. This gives us a damage shield. The damage shield is, it's gonna be worth 4. Just eat the morsel. Eat the morsel, dude. Okay. Now you're gonna make it up. Maybe not. You don't have a lot of HP up there. That's a bit of a problem. You're all dead? Well, that was a mistake. Goodbye, imp. Waves remaining 2. Okay. No, I need the plink. If I play this, we're gonna be ember drained. But then we get imps out next turn. I don't know. You know what? You play it here. They're all still dying anyways. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Should have played on the one in the front just so he died. Okay. Okay. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. Consumed. You're dying? No, you're not gonna die. I'm not worried about that. I'll just, I'll weld you. I'll weld you. This is gonna bring back little tiny little imp dudes. And by imp dudes, I mean morsel dudes. You're gonna be a damage shield? Ooh, but this is, Okay. Take this. Take the energy. Take the damage shield. You do 4. So we can actually... Yes. 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 You play the welder helper and you buff the welder helper. Yes. Yes. And then you draw Consumer of Crowns. He's playable. He's a 260 unit times, well, he's not times 2, he's a 260 unit with 95 HP. Yes. Yes. I can only play 1 though. Well, it's still pretty good. Look at this tiny boy. All right, now we gotta add all of the imps. We gotta dupe this guy. Transcend him. Yes, Kindle. Oh, dude, Kindle. We don't need 1 horn, we need Kindle. We can upgrade this to cost like -1, -1, and then it'll double our mana. Yes, 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 yes. It's perfect. The perfect plan. Transcendent also does make units endless, but I think what we need is, we need the mana. Nah. Yes. We don't need capacity. That's for damn certain. Now, we don't need to upgrade units. That's also for damn certain. We're gonna go left. We're gonna get money. We're gonna upgrade some spells. We're gonna make this thing cost -1/-1 so that it gives us extra energy when we play it. And maybe we can even make it innate. No, but whatever. Whatever. You're gonna get More multi-strike, because that's your entire deal from here on out. We could make it not consume. I'd rather it consume and just give us one big burst of energy. This is pretty much a skip, unfortunately. We're gonna purge the other unit out of our deck. We could do it here. Magic power, we can actually start getting these cards killing things. Remove consume, cost one more. Nah, I like that they consume. Permafrost. -1. Magic power and consume, put that on a plank. Permafrost. Ritual of Battle we can play whenever it shows up. It doesn't need to be permafrosted. Maybe Antumbra. Maybe Perils, but we can probably just like kill a unit and play this. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think we need permafrost. What do you permafrost? Hornbreak? Keep like a KO card in hand? 30 damage piercing? It's fine. Make it permafrost, then it doesn't shuffle. I think you just say, okay, well, I'm gonna purge Horned Warrior. I think I'm gonna purge a Torch. Actually, the Train Stewards are pretty damn good. They should probably be upgraded too. All right, sacrifice a unit. I'm gonna say no. Magic power, I'm gonna say no. Although on the piercing card, that would be good, but we don't need it right now. Right now, what we gotta do is cool it. Non-boss enemy units get +6 attack. We're turning it on because we live or die by the playing of the consumer. So, I hate to do this, but I think we need to stop the garbage. And then we hope that we get imps. We didn't, but we got something potentially better, a Kindle. Gain 16 mana. It doesn't quite kill you in one hit, which is very disappointing to me. I want the money. I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna kill you, but the collector's gonna go. It's gonna escape. What a garbage situation to find ourselves in. Well, you know what? How do we want to do this? We want Welder Helper to die, but we want to play Welder Helper. So I think you play Welder Helper, then you play Consumer. He's your tank. Then you kill the Welder Helper, and then we save more energy. Oh look, Impish Scholar. Okay, I mean, I love this turn. I'm gonna go up to 24 energy. Yeah, I'm just gonna play my cards at this point. I'm just gonna play my cards. I'm just gonna play the cards that I get in my deck. And we need to add more consumers. We need to duplicate the consume card, but we need to add some consumers so that we can get I'm gonna kill you. Oh, and the lifesteal is so good on him. I didn't even think. We need to add more consume cards, more consumers, so that we can draw them throughout the fight instead of just once. We got plays. Oh, look, more energy. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look, some lifesteal. More lifesteal would go a long way too. I'm playing these. We don't care about the energy. We have 31 energy. Yeah, if we get another opportunity at Endless, we can make those Impish Scholars stick around forever. I should have torched this imp, maybe not. There's my other consumer. By the way, we're dying. That's a little rude. By the way, we're living. By the way, you're not killing one dude. We got him down to 4 HP on the first loop. Yoink. I like grovel, just like a damage shield. Helps protect units if there's a lot of damage incoming. Excavation eruption, it's unlikely to get kills because it doesn't pierce. Enemies have way too much magic protection and whatnot. I'll just take like a grovel. You know what we need? Draw. Draw after this. That's what we need. Desperate draw. Only draw. I mean, I think you dupe, but the concealed caverns is tempting. We could remove, which is almost as good as a dupe, but it's not a dupe. But where are we gonna get some dupes? We could go here. And here. So let's dupe. Duplicate any card except your champion. I will duplicate a consumer of crowns, since we added an imp to the deck. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 4. No, they don't. Apparently these ones do. Now, you're not playable. That's okay. Yep. We'll play you. I will play. This train steward actually gets the kills. He's scaling, but I don't care. I could keep the train steward alive, I suppose. $12 is 24. You're gonna block 2 hits, hit for 6, hit for 4, take 4. You're gonna have 4 HP. This blocks. This gives you way more HP. Uh-oh. Oh, by the way, there's my consumer of crowns. Should have played the Perils of Production. Maybe we shouldn't have played the Perils of Production. I don't know. Do we need to? We got another consumer coming. It's gonna give us 1 net energy gain next turn, and I bet this guy's gonna die anyways. We also drew Fire Chomper. Hello. How are you doing, Fire Chomper? All right, there's 2 down. What do you think? Keep him alive? Da-da. Dude, this run could go south very quickly, depending on how things turn out. So far, though, pretty good. Lifesteal is so nice. Oh, look. Gain energy. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Pog. Did we shuffle yet? No. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. You're gonna heal, so this floor doesn't matter. I would be better off probably icing, well, maybe not you, maybe you, but I can ice you in a torch. Maybe a plink. Gotcha. Ice you in a torch. Don't play these. You have stealth 10. No, you don't. Dummy. Here, why don't you get smacked a little bit? Why don't you consume this so it doesn't shuffle? Why don't you give me some freaking damage shields? It's damage shield 1, so it's best off on you. All right, draw the other consumer. They'll do it. I believe. I believe they'll do it. Well, it's still 40 damage for one train steward. I'll accept it. Oh, there's my consumer of crowns. By the way, get some rage, get some rage. We gotta thin out this deck. We gotta shuffle it faster. 40 HP. Imp in a box. I like imp in a box. Imp in a box. Put your imp in a box. X cards get +3 to their value. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. Spell Chain. Spell Chain Ritual of Battle is pretty good. That's 20 rage. I like that. Holdover would be better. Double Stack is also pretty good. Instead of it costing 3, this costs 2. I think I prefer that to the Spell Chain. And if we can dupe this card, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy indeed. What do we got? Random Melting consumable, random Umbra consumable, random Wormkin consumable. Aren't there like specific cards you can get from this? Like the Melting consumable, it will add like burnout to my units. The Wormkin one can put Reap on the enemies, but we can't even work with the mechanic at all. So I'm like, okay, consume, Wormkin, apply infused to cards in hand? Maybe return soul? No, this isn't consume. It just interacts with consume. Maybe hosting kin? Even then, I'm like, dude. Wormkin etchings, if it can show up, that would be awesome. Return 3 random spells from the discard to your hand. Apply consume. Just garbage. Skip. My spells are garbage. I want them to consume, but I want to bring back good consume cards, not bad consume cards. So let's make you cheaper. And magic power and consume. We'll put on a torch. We'll reroll and hold over. I wish I could do it now. With the ritual of battle. No. Holdover Grovel's not that great. Holdover Hornbreak could be 15 damage. I can actually see this as just a way of killing support units. Not a great payout, but that's fine. I don't want Spell Chain, Magic Power Piercing, nah. Although on Antumbra, 13 damage, it could get a kill. Let's go for it. I'll buff it. For 10, why not? After all, why shouldn't I have an upgraded Plink? It's not a Plink, it's a different card. I already forgot the name. Oh look, my holdover Hornbreak. course. But of course. These guys might make it to the pyre. I don't even think I want to play the Hornbreak. I want to draw. I will play... I'm not even going to play a Train Steward. I'll just play the Hornbreaker Prince up here. It's gonna cost us 1 energy, but if we draw an Imp or the Consume box will be fine, or the Energy Imp will be fine. Still fine, still fine. Still closed, still closed. It's okay, energy, energy. Look, I believe we're gonna get 1 consumer out at some point, okay? That's enough energy next turn, even if we don't draw anything else. Ah, look, there he is. Of course I knew he was gonna show up because, now... yeah, we'll play you, and then we'll play you, and then torch you. Save our mana, and then get some more morsels. Hagendeed morsel. Hagendeed. Ah, there's my Kindle. So we will summon for energy. Well, we gotta do this in a specific order. Welder Helper. Torch. Summon. Nope, nope. Kindle. There's your 20 energy. Just damage shield you. And lifesteal. Tank? No, you're dead. We're going all in on 1 floor. It's gonna suck on the final boss fight, but hopefully by then we can actually draw our stuff earlier. No sweep, no sweep. It's pretty good rage. No spikes, no spikes. HP on you. All right. We're taking draw after this. We need it desperately. There's our imp in a box. Definitely not too late. To you too. We still have 2 of them. We're doing this with 1 unit, basically. Champion's not the best. A random consumed spell to your hand. I should have played this, damn it. I think we still can. There you go. 26 energy. I need expensive spells. I should be adding more spells. Oh, 10 energy, 10 energy. Maybe we shouldn't be adding too many expensive spells because that costs a lot. All right, 1 morsel. Oh, a morsel can't fit, so our floor is what it is. And what it is huge. Boom. Yeah, you're dead. Have a good night, Ash and Rand. Thanks for being here. Shroud Spike. Consume. Trigger feeding on a morsel unit 2x+3 times. We don't need more multi-strike. Our champion's gonna have enough, but the Shroud Spike, lots of... Like, this is the payout after we spend our energy summoning the consumers. We can spend 40 energy getting like 80 lifesteal. And then we freeze it. That's an expensive spell. X gonna give it to you. X gonna be an expensive spell. Nope. Purge a spell, create 3 copies, or infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. Nexus Spike. Can't believe I haven't searched for this before. This is a card you have to read the wiki on. Nexus Spike has some odd interactions for cards that are meant to be applied to only enemies or only friendlies. Some cards can be used in unexpected ways. Burnout cards can target enemies and will kill them when the burnout runs out. Fragile works on enemies, making One Horn's Tome a potentially offensive spell. Shroud Mitosis can duplicate any unit. I wish I had taken it. As targeting requirements get removed, however, Shroud Mitosis needs to be the second spell. If it is the first spell, Morsel requirement is not lifted. I don't have that. Unfortunately, I didn't know this was even an option. I'm glad I read the wiki. Adaptive Mutation works on enemies. As such, this could be used to kill mini-bosses in The Last Divinity Divine Intervention. Perils of Production can be used on enemy units that you kill on the same turn in order to prevent the Ember Drain. Combine AoE and front enemy unit spells. Spells that affect friendly units as well as enemy units such as Glimmer and Inferno affect all units on the floor. Combine this with a scaling damage card that are not targeted like Bramble Lash, Battering Ram, Memento Mori, Echo Break. It overwrites the AoE damage from other spells. For example, apply Glimmer and Bramble Lash to deal Bramble Lash on every enemy for the Glimmer damage, and then again Bramble Lash damage. Okay. Some interactions that cannot be as easily exploited. Restoration Detonation does not do damage to enemy units after healing, but to friendly units. Mortal Entrapment does not lose its already damaged requirement. Some spells cannot be included, such as X cost. Oh, okay. Targeted spells can only be combined with other targeted spells. Only one target is chosen when the spell is cast, and both spells will affect that target. Targeted spells that can only apply to friendly units or to a specific type lose the restriction. So if we had taken the Morsel Mitosis, it would have been awesome. Unfortunately, we didn't. Kindle cannot be added to it. Neither can Shroud Spike because they're X cost. So I think what we probably do is just dupe Ritual of Battle, and then like, I don't know if we can add it like a Packed Morsels. At least that's, you know, more rage in the deck, and we can just make it cheaper. It's double. It doesn't get the effect of double stack. It just gets the base card effect, by the way. So yeah, not the best. Maybe add it with Grovel. That's a pretty good spell. Okay. We could purge a spell and create copies, which are 0 cost, but we're not going to do that. I really wish we could add X costs. And I, again, really wish we had taken, at this point, Duplicator. We could have duplicated our champion, which would have been freaking hilarious. We can put Imp in a Box in. We can put Packed Morsels in. Very interesting. Imp in a Box immediately makes the big guys playable. I think what we'll do is Ritual. And then, can we add the Consume card? No, it's got to be a similar type of targeting card. So we'll just put in Grovel. It'll be fine. All right. Well, at least now we know. We looked it up. I'm glad I did. Damn, that would have been an awesome combo. Friendly units enter with lifesteal. Consume cards have a chance to be discarded. Consume restores the pyre. Really, just lifesteal. Make the big units last a little bit longer. Champion gets multi-strike. Remove Consume. It's unnecessary. We just need to make this stuff cheap. Let's make sure we have enough for the reroll as well. You need to be very cheap. We don't need Permafrost. Permafrost on Shroud Spike is actually pretty good. Because we can hold it and then play it when we have a good morsel in hand. And the energy to play it, and we're not playing any more cards. Restore all health when they move up a floor. This gets a little bit tricky. Because they could kill me very easily. But it's a lot of money. They have a lot of HP. Whatever, I'm doing it. We got rage. Thank you. Oh my god. They're burning him, and then they're gonna burn me. Oh my god. All right, there's all of our energy handled. By the way, get out of here. I guess I could have saved some energy. Oh, bit of a silly move, huh? That's what we're looking for. That move right there, exactly. I mean, we gotta save a spot for morsels, right? So we'll probably play a consumer down here. That's a lot of damage. 15, 30, 60, 75, 85 damage. But you have lifesteal. You're gonna heal it all back. You're gonna heal it all back. So you can go here. Weaken the horde before they climb the tower of power. Oh look, more lifesteal. You do need it. It is more important on you. You can take this. You can get plunked. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Should have played it here. Would have saved one lifesteal. Not that it would have mattered. Rip, 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 whip, whip. Whip, 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 whip. I don't know what's going on in my head. Don't worry about it. How come he didn't get raged? What happened? Oh, I didn't play the spike, did I? No, I played a different card. All right, no, we're fine. In my head, I was like, what? I got cheated. No, you didn't. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, we might still draw a plonk for you. You're fine. Let's give you another stack of lifesteal. And we'll give you this, and we'll give you this, and restore 20 health. Gain 5 attack. Who's gonna kill you? 20, 10, 50. You're gonna kill him. I think you just don't play the train steward. I don't want to give this guy buffs. I think that's for the best. This floor is getting away. But I do have the world's best Shroud Spike, so let's think about this for a minute. Does not affect bosses. I like that condition is on the card so that you can't just one-shot a boss by shenanigans. All right, I'm gonna give this unit 4. What's the math on this? 240 HP? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give him more actually. I could save this and just give him a bunch of lifesteal, but 240 HP is pretty good. What happened to the Plonky? Unless we... Well, we don't have any more morsels coming up, except for Antumbra. Could play that. So I'm just thinking. Checking things out a little bit. That's energy. We have enough energy. We don't need any more energy. We can play this. Yeah! 46 times 6 HP. You know what? Yeah, go to 371. I'm fine with that. Brum. All right, he'll live. We'll be fine. I think we got him. Apply Rage 5 to friendly units. You know what? I think I will. Thank you for the idea. It's a wonderful idea. What a wonderful phrase. You don't do any damage. You do damage. Got him. HP out the wazoo. I mean, I was hoping for a lifesteal morsel, but this works too. Final boss can't take away this amount of HP. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. And this. And we'll do this. And probably shouldn't even play this guy, so let's not. You know what, we should. We will do it like so. I don't want the train stewards to live. I want them to die. I want them to die. Well, I want you to die. Remember to 150? Nah, we may or may not. Let's be honest. Well, that was a mistake. I should have made sure to kill the back guy. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Also should have played the welder helper and then killed him with the torch. Luckily, it doesn't matter. That was a mistake, though. We gotta play in the middle floor on the final boss fight, too, which is gonna be unfortunate. Sacrifice an imp, gain energy, draw one, another imp in a box. I mean... I know I said we needed more expensive spells, which is true, but we just got the perfect draw on this last fight. And we have a sink for our energy anyways. And really, we just need more big guys. I think we're just gonna dupe another consumer. Yeah, we could dupe Kindle, but having 4 of them in the deck just means we have more turns to draw them, right? Yeah, we could get to 150 pretty easily, too. So we dupe him. Check this out. Consume deals damage, daze and melee weakness to enemy units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. That's actually pretty good, I think. Morsel miner in each floor. That's actually pretty good, but it does mess with the capacity a little bit. Permafrost. Take a... Maybe Permafrost and Umbra? Y'all got any of those Permafrost and Umbra assaults? Yes. Although we could have had doesn't consume, but we got something even better. Holy, it consumes, doesn't it? Oh, I'm a dummy. Here I was thinking I could actually get it. Well, we can remove one card. And I will remove a basic torch. I'll remove the planks, they're even worse. Well. Alright, well, let's do this. Hello, Seraph the Annoying. You remove buff and debuff stacks. But if I just smack you real hard, we should be fine. Hey, I can play a couple of consumers, I think. Oh. Sorry, let me rephrase. Oh. Yes. Yes! All consumers! I don't need to play the train steward. Maybe he's gonna suck some of the lifesteal out, but we'll just save our energy and just play one lifesteal morsel at the very end. So even, I just wanna save this. I can play another consumer. I don't wanna play it here though. I wanna play it somewhere else. Somewhere else where it won't die. Or maybe it'll die magnificently. 50, 60, 70, 80, 91 damage. We need that lifesteal. I think we have to play the packed morsels. We have other morsel generators like Grovel. So I think we do this just so that we can give him some power. And then, you know, you'll live here. You'll heal here. So that's an expensive consumer, but makes the top floor easier to manage for now. We can save Antumbra if we want, or we could. Oh, it doesn't do 15 damage, just 13 damage. Damn. Well, start here. I guess we could play it. Like Torch. You. Buys us time. Torch you. Oh, I ran out of energy. I can still kill you next turn. I can still kill you. Little mistake though. So yoink. And then let's grovel you. There's our lifesteal. We could save one of them in the deck, and then when we shuffle, we can play it then. We just need to give him one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 incoming damage, honestly. Hit, he will live. And then we will give him a lifesteal as well. I know I said I was gonna save it, but oh well. And then these morsels and imps. Kill you. Man, my voice is getting shot today. Kill you. Don't play anything else. Those imps were not that helpful. We don't need to do much to keep this guy alive. One imp will do it. So I think you kindle. You get 20 energy. I think you give him an imp. He's healing now. I think you do everything in your power to keep that top floor going as long as possible. This is more energy. Not what we're looking for, though. Okay, and we're just gonna hold on to Shroud Spike until we get a lifesteal morsel, and then the top floor will be immortal. By the way, I have no idea how the heck we're actually gonna deal with the final boss. I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we'll try, obviously. Repeat all summon effects triggered so far this battle. You know what? I think I will. I think I will, actually. All right, I'm going to dupe the hell out of this guy. Now? I want to play this. And then we'll give him a lot of damage and 62 lifesteal. Even if that gets halved, I'm still happy with it. And let's also give him 6 HP. And you guys can just come out here and die because I don't care about you. You're morsels. You don't matter. All right, I feel like some of this run is just gonna come down to do I have good luck on my first draw? How are you all dying? Oh, the Swede. Like, I hope that we get Kindle early. That's gonna be a good one. Oh, hey, how you doing? I mean, frankly, I don't have the energy. I thought I would be able to play him. No! Bye. All right, how much are you taking? 388? Let me tell you, you wish you were only taking 388 in 2 seconds when you take more than that. Yeah, I told you. Good. Good draw, good draw. All right, so what the hell are we gonna do here? Jeez, I don't freaking know. We didn't get the item, which is a big rip. I wish it was a guarantee, but maybe a guarantee at 200. All right, they are all weak. And only one of them has a damage shield. I do not have the energy to play Consumer. If I play the Hornbreaker, he will live for 1 turn. We cannot play him on the top. We have to play him on the middle, which leaves 1 Consumer. We can play him at the bottom, but I feel like having more time, less capacity, but we can just play 2 Consumers down here and keep them buffed. We don't have to just buff Hornbreaker. But Hornbreaker needs to live because his rage is the only thing that's going to be able to kill these enemies. And we got to get a tank for him next turn. We'll probably draw something. I mean, we could play a train steward on the bottom. But we're not killing these units. They're going to make it up to the pyre and they're going to smack it good. And we can always restart the fight if middle floor doesn't work and just see what happens if we change things up a bit. Let's start here. It's actually good in a way because we can play a Consumer, but we did just draw 3 of them on that's all of the Consumers. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal. Drawing 3 banner units on turn 2, not what I would consider to be a high value play. Well, okay, it's good. Whoa! That's pretty interesting. We'll, I guess we'll play you up here. And get 36 energy. Now that, like, we drew literally in the wrong order. All of our energy generators were on turn 3. Turn 2 was 3 Consumers and 2 barrels of production. God, that's so bad. Jesus. Okay, at least things are dying. And I can smack him once. You have to get lifesteal. You do 5 damage. You're gonna do 30. I would say you're more important to kill. They can get out. You're gonna live for a turn, which means that maybe I can actually get another consumer out. Actually, it's gonna be like 4 turns. That's not gonna happen. They didn't do much damage. Okay, oh, Jesus. Well, we have options. We can get a morsel. Start here. The health morsel is probably good enough, but let's see what else we can get, because I still have this. Damage morsel. So it's not the lifesteal that I wanted, but I think you gotta play it just to keep people alive. This is not going as well as I would have wanted, but at least we're tanky. And most of everyone's dying. It's not too bad. We're just drawing in just bad order. I think the Pyre will live through them. We need to get Nexus Spike. We got it. Good. We can kill you. Armor 30 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Pyre's gonna live. Random consume spell to hit. We should have played this first. Let's see what we get. I mean, we don't need the energy, but it is good for when we shuffle, which is now. So start here, then go... Yeah. Hold on. You guys have regen. Doesn't actually stop the Pyre from taking any additional damage, but whatever. You getting damage shield is nice, so you don't get swept. And... just gonna dump some morsels. How are you not taking so, like, much damage? Why is the rage so bad? Oh, because it's a bait. It's not the plus 20, it's a plus 10. I even mentioned it earlier. Yeah, okay. Good God. We need to get a consumer out. We didn't. We're dead. Well, that sucks. There's nothing we can do to stop that either. You're gonna hit the Pyre for way more than enough damage. And can I just say, the draw on turn 1, it 100% screwed us. It was so bad. Honestly, we might be better off just restarting the fight and playing on the top floor or something, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we could do. Like, what was the first turn's draw? It was, a train steward, our champion. Maybe the champion doesn't matter that much. Maybe you can just say, hey, well, it doesn't matter what you play, because turn 2, you can only play one consumer. One consumer is not good enough, so you might as well protect the champion, which is not good enough. Trying to think, like, if there's any, like, I'm trying to run through the fight in my head, see if there's any, like, alternate plays we could have made. I don't think there are any. I think we're just straight up dead. But it was fun. I had a good time. We made some big boy units and got owned by one dude with his palms up. We got some very good options too. Good luck with the concealed caverns. But when you draw 3 consumers of crowns on turn 2 and you draw not only no energy generation, but none of your imps as well, what is a boy to do? Can't do anything. You're just screwed. No imp generation in 2 turns, none of the energy generation in 2 turns, 3 consumers in turn 2. Game screwed us. What can I say? Hey, for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.